Hola mi gente bella y bienvenidos a mi canal. My name is Sandra. If this is your first time here, and welcome to my channel. In this channel, you'll be learning and I'll be speaking about everything high-end or luxury candle making business tips. So in today's video, we will be discussing a review of fragrance oils, fragrance notes, and fragrance blending. So I do have 3 great videos where I further explain fragrance oil notes, the blending of them, tips on stronger smelling candles, and I'm going to link all those videos in the description box below and in the info cards above. So the first video to watch is adding fragrances for beginners, where I give you step-by-step examples on how to blend fragrances. Then the second video that you should watch will be candle making in your high-end or luxury candle business, where I explain in very great detail the fragrance notes, and this is the information where you could purchase fragrance oils, and you'll also see a list of the different fragrances used for each note family. And this will be a very good video to watch in conjunction with this video, because I'm not going to go into very much in depth into the fragrance notes. So make sure that you watch that video and watch this one so that you'll know exactly what I'm talking about when I get into the video. So the last video to watch will be how to get better hot throw, and in that video I give you 5 tips on how to get strong smelling candles. And I also give you in another video in that same series my top fragrance vendors. So I'll be putting the videos, you should be watching the videos already. If not, I'll put them on the screen so that you can see them, and also I'll put them in the description box below, and you will also be able to see the video link and the screen, as I mentioned, and you also see it at the end so that you could just click on the playlist so that you could watch the entire series if you haven't watched them already, or if you have, you could go ahead and rewatch them for a refresher. And I also give you in great detail more about fragrance blending in my new book, Secrets Revealed, a Candor Business Guidebook, which all the information you need to purchase the book will be in the description box below, and I will put it also in the screen so you can see what the book looks like. And right here I have the copy of the book. This will be how the book will look like. So this book is very helpful in your candle making business. If you haven't gotten it, again, this book is still for sale, and you could get the bundle, which is 3 books. It'll be the ebook, the workbook, or the workbook, and the ebook. So the 3 books, 2 books plus the ebook will be available in the description box, so that you can go ahead and purchase it, where you have more in-depth information that goes beyond what I explain in the videos. So with all of that being said, let's get started in today's video. So obviously, fragrances are like the heart of a candle business. If not the most important factor, it is one of the most important factors in your candle business. Aside from packaging, labeling, your branding, and everything else that comes with your business, and plus especially your jars and lids, if you are opting to add lids to your candle line, those are also important factors to add to your candle business, aside from the fragrances. So before you dive into fragrances, you must know your top, your middle, and your base note. So briefly, I'm going to mention the top note is the fragrance that you first smell when you pick up a candle, and it's the scent that usually belongs to the citrus family. It is also the scent that when burned, it releases the fragrances first when you burn it the first time. And, well, not the first time, but every time you burn that candle, the top note will be the note that you will smell first. And this also helps transition into the middle note. So the middle note are the scents that are a combination of florals, fruity, and spicy scents, and they are the scents that are the heart of the candle and the scents that you smell when you leave the candle burning. And then we move on to the base notes, and the base notes are the fragrances that are stronger in the scents, and they include more earthy tones, fragrances such as musk, cedarwood, vetiver, or sandalwood, to name a few. These are the scents that give your candles the base and holds the top and middle notes together. And these is the note, the base note also gives the scent that helps the candle scent linger after you blow out your candle. So you must use at least one note from each family in order for you to have a long-lasting scent. So depending on which note you want to be the strongest will depend on how much percentage of what note you want to add to your fragrance. So if you're blending scents to make your unique scent, you must be able to add at least one from each note family: top, middle, and base. If you're purchasing fragrance oils from a vendor such as Candle Science, you do not need to blend those scents unless you like a scent and you believe that it is missing a citrusy hint to make it perfect for you. Then you could go ahead and blend that already blended scent with a citrusy scent or whatever scent you think it's missing to make it a perfect scent for you. So for example, you have the floral sweet scent of plumeria, but you want that scent to have a more pronounced citrus scent because you like the overall scent of plumeria, but to you is missing something. So, and you want to give it like a new spin on that scent. So then in that case, you can add any fragrance from the top note family, and that top note family should be something in the citrusy blend, such as blood orange, citrus and mandarin, or citrus agave, to name a few. So when you do try this new scent or new blend, it is best to do so in small increments until you are satisfied with the overall results. It is also a good idea to include a middle note and a base note just to give it a balancing effect. However, because you're not blending a completely unaltered fragrance, you don't really need to add too much of the other notes, since you want the top note to stand out the most. So it is also a good idea to make sure that the notes are compatible to one another, because you don't want to blend a scent that don't necessarily go well together or doesn't smell good together, because otherwise, you know, it probably won't sell and you might not even like it anyways. So this is why you must first test it out and keep accurate data of how much of each fragrance you added in order to recreate that scent again. So blending fragrances all depends on how you want your overall scent to be. So blending is a personal thing for you, for your business, and how you want that scent to smell overall, because there's no wrong or right way to actually blend unless that scent together doesn't make any sense and it doesn't smell good. So before you mix or before you want to blend any fragrances, you should think about the following. So do you want a gentle, feminine floral blend? So in this case, you'll add a higher percentage of the middle notes that has a higher percentage of floral scents. Maybe you want a warming or cooling, woodsy, medicinal scent blend. So you add a higher percentage of the base and middle notes so that you could have that warming and cooling sensation. Or if you want a bright citrus fragrance, then in this case, you'll have to add a higher percentage of the top note. Or maybe you want a deep woodsy or spicy masculine blend, then you'll add a higher percentage of base notes. Or you might want a blend that is more clean, like a linen type of scent, then you'll add a higher percentage of top and middle note to this new blend. So maybe you want a scent that represents a welcoming or an energizing type of scent, that in this case you'll have to add a higher percentage of top notes with high percentage or high scents in the citrus family. So with those tidbits of information in mind, you must know which one of those scents families you want to stand out the most, and that's how you'll know which of the scents or the fragrances that you want to add more of each family. So if you want something woody, if you want something more earth tone, then you add more base. If you want something more floral, you add more base. If you want something more citrusy, then you add more of the top note. I mean, if you want something more floral, you add more of the middle note, not base. You add more of the middle note. If you want something more floral or something a little bit more spicy, then you'll add more of the middle note. So this means that the top note of a scent will depend on the percentage you added to that blend. So if you added more base notes than the middle or top notes, then the strongest scent you will have when you pick up that candle will be the base note, regardless if you have blended top and middle notes with the base notes. However, you need all three family notes in order for the fragrance to have a long-lasting aroma. So if you add more of the middle and less of the top and base note, then the scent that you will end up with will be the middle note scent, whichever the scent that you chose will be. So in this case, let's say, for example, the middle note will be the first scent you will smell when you pick up that candle, although hints of the top and base notes will also be picked up subtly because those scents on their own have a unique scent. And you could tell this when you pick up any scent that is a blended scent, and you'll be saying, oh yeah, look, you smell it and you say, yes, this has notes of citrus. It also has a floral scent, but it also has a hint of, let's say, vanilla. So even though you know that this is primarily a floral type of fragrance or candle, you know that there's also other notes in there because it is also being picked up when you actually pick up that candle and smell it. So this is why you need all three families in order for that fragrance candle to have a long-lasting effect. So I hope I'm making sense here, and I'm sure I'll get a lot of questions. And if you do have questions, please let me know in the comments so that I'll be able to answer those questions. So remember that you must have all three notes in order to have a cohesive, strong, lasting fragrance if you're blending fragrances. So keep in mind that fragrances are lab created. So fragrance oils are lab created. The more, if you want like a more unique or a scent that is pure, then you'll want to blend essential oils, because essential oils are the purest form of a scent because it comes directly from the plant. So if you already have a scent that is heavy in the citrus family and you want to make your own blend, then make sure you know in which direction you want that scent to go, either fresh linen, floral, or woodsy, so that you'll be able to blend the correct fragrances together in the right amount so that you'll have the citrusy scent, but it also has hints of floral and hints of that base note. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions about blending, notes, or anything else, please let me know in the description box below. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can be the first to view my next helpful video. Hasta la próxima. Bye, mi gente bella.